They said she still calls for help, but not with her mouth, with her eyes, through the broken mirror by the forest's edge. I saw that mirror once. I saw her face in it. She was screaming, but there was no sound, and the thing behind her was smiling. My name is Ogbonna. I am a woodcutter from a small village called Amudo, near the old kingdom of Ndiobu in southeastern Nigeria. This happened over 20 years ago, but I still wake up at night sweating, thinking about it. Not many people like to talk about it. Some say it's cursed to even speak her name, but I will. Her name was Akwa Ugo, the king's daughter. She was beautiful, too beautiful maybe. Skin like fresh palm oil, eyes dark like wet earth. When she walked, the wind seemed to follow her. But she had pride, that one, too much. Every week, suitors came from all corners of Igbo land to ask for her hand. Princes, warriors, sons of chiefs. She said no to all of them. They'd bring her beads, cloth, gold, fine yams. She'd laugh and wave them off like flies. Some said she was waiting for a man from the gods. Others said she was cursed to never marry. But me? I think she was just bored, looking for something more, something strange, and strange is exactly what she got. I remember it clearly. It was a cool market morning. I had gone to sell some firewood. The air was still, even the goats were quiet. Then this man showed up, tall, dark, and too clean. No dust on his feet, no sweat on his skin. He walked like he floated. He didn't speak much, didn't buy anything. He just walked straight to the palace and asked to see the princess. That same day, the drum started. The king announced that Akwa Ugo had agreed to marry him. Just like that, we were all shocked. Nobody knew who he was. No family name, no background, no village, just a quiet man with strange eyes who never blinked too long. He called himself Odumodu. They married 3 days later. No fanfare, no festival, no ululations. Only a few palace guards, the king, the girl, and the man. Even the village priest was missing that day. I was nearby, helping deliver palm wine to the palace. I heard nothing but soft singing coming from inside the hut where they wed. No talking, just a woman's voice, singing a song I had never heard before. It chilled my bones. After the wedding, Odumodu said he would take Akwa Ugo to his home, through the forest. No horse, no cart, just the two of them, walking into the trees with nothing but a small bag and a mirror wrapped in cloth. She never returned. The king waited. 2, a week, nothing. He sent his gas. They came back shaking, saying they lost the trail halfway into the forest. They spoke of thick fog, voices in the trees. One said he saw a hand reach out of the ground and grab his foot. Then a farmer's daughter, fetching water at the stream near the forest, came running back one night. Her hair had turned white. She kept repeating, "She's in the mirror. She's in the mirror. He won't let her go." That's when the king went mad. As a woodcutter that I am, I had seen where they entered the forest. I don't know what pushed me to do it, but I went looking for her. Maybe I was curious. Maybe I felt sorry for her. Maybe something was calling me. I went in during the day. I followed the broken branches. After about an hour of walking, the air started to change. The forest got quiet, too quiet. No birds, no insects. Even my own breath sounded distant. Then I saw it, a small hut, made of sticks and mirrors. No roof, no door. Inside, there were hundreds of mirrors leaning against each other. All different shapes, some cracked, some clean. But in every one of them, I saw Akwa Ugo. She was trapped inside, reaching out, crying, screaming without a voice. And behind her, a shape, Not a man, not a beast, just a tall dark thing with low face and hands too long for its arms. It turned towards me. I don't know how because it had no eyes, but it knew I was there. I ran. I didn't look back. I didn't stop. I still don't know how I found my way out of that place. The king tried everything. He brought dibias, priests, even white missionaries. One of them tried to smash a mirror near the forest. His eyes turned black and he jumped into the river that same night. No one dares go near there now. The forest has grown over the path, but some nights, if you stand near it, you hear singing, the same strange tune from the wedding. They say if you bring a mirror close to that place, you see her, still in that hut, still trapped, still calling. Months passed, the kingdom of Ndiobu fell quiet. No laughter from the palace, no music, no suitors. The king, Obialo, barely left his chambers. He stopped eating, his beard grew wild, and his eyes sank like someone who'd seen the underworld. But one night, a very old woman arrived at the palace, wrinkled, blind. Her name was Mama Wanyi. No one knew where she came from. She walked with a cane made from ugrizi wood, the kind only found in sacred forests. People whispered she lived beyond the rivers where spirits drink and time bends. She told the king, "You cannot fight a ghost with a sword, but a father's love can break even the oldest binding." Then she handed him a small clay pot sealed with black thread and a red feather. "Take this," she said. "Walk into the forest before sunrise, alone. When you find the house of mirrors, smash this pot and call her name, just once, but do not speak to anything else, even if it speaks in her voice." The king was desperate. He did exactly what she said. By the time I heard the story, it was already over. But here's what the palace guards told me. King Obialo left alone before dawn. He was gone for 2 days. When he returned, he carried something wrapped in clothes. His clothes were torn and he had scratches all over his chest and face, like he'd wrestled thorns or spirits. He didn't speak for hours. Then finally, he unwrapped the clothes in front of his chiefs. It was his daughter, Akwa Ogo, alive but barely. She didn't talk, didn't blink, just stared straight ahead like she was stuck between two worlds. The palace priest bathed her with cleansing water for 7 days. Mama Nwai stayed by her side, humming songs no one else knew. On the 8th day, she blinked, then she wept, and then she screamed so loud birds flew from the trees for miles. But she was back. It took many months before she spoke again. She said she remembered everything. The mirror house, the thing called Odumodu, the other trap girls, and how it fed on regrets, using their pride and loneliness like fuel. She said she almost forgot her own name, but when her father broke the pot and called out for her, something inside her cracked, and she found her way back. They burned the clothes she wore, buried her wedding beads deep in the forest. No one ever spoke the spirit's name again. A new beginning. About a year later, a prince from a nearby kingdom, Chidalu of Amagu, came to Ndiobu, not for marriage, not for war. He came to offer help. His kingdom had once fought off a river demon, and his priests had experience with cleansing spirits. But when he met Akwa Ogo, something quiet passed between them. He didn't come with gold or gifts. He came with patience, and slowly Akwa Ugo smiled again. Months passed, then seasons. Eventually, she said yes, and this time the wedding had drums, laughter, singing. All the villagers danced until dawn. Even I, the simple woodcutter, got drunk on palm wine that day. She left to live with him in Amagu, where the sky was wide and the air was lighter. They built a new palace near the hills, far from any forest, far from any mirrors. The end, almost. Now, whenever Akwa Ugo visits her father's village, she brings gifts for young girls and tells them, "Marry who you love, but never forget who you are, and never follow anyone into the forest without knowing their name. and their shadow. They say she has 2 daughters now, and every mirror in her home is covered before bedtime, just in case. So if you are walking near the woods and see a mirror glinting in the leaves, don't touch it. And if someone knocks on your door with no dust on their feet, close it. Because not everyone who looks human is. And some spirits never forget their brides.